Hello people from a sunny but slightly windy South African bushveld. This is the Taurus March 2020 forecast reading. For those of you that don't know, I live in the bushveld in South Africa and we're surrounded by wild animals, and unfortunately because it's in the bushveld, our internet can sometimes be a little bit dodgy. So if I disappear, I should hopefully come back again fairly quickly. Right, I'd also like to mention I have a little miniature sausage dog called Tiger, which you may hear barking at some stage, hopefully not. But because there's wildlife and birds and things around, they tend to knock on the windows, walk past, so he might have something to say about that. Right, so what I'm going to do for you, Taurus, for March 2020, I have the Lenormand cards. It's the predictive elements for the month ahead. I have the Romance Angel cards. We do a relationship reading. We finish up with the energies for the month of March 2020. I have shuffled the cards already. Okay, yes. If you would like a personal or private reading, please go to my website. I will provide the link in the description box below once I have finished with this video. So that'll be in a few minutes after the video has gone up. And let's start, shall we? Okay, so the Lenormand cards, like I said, are the predictive elements. They are what tells you the people and situations that will be coming into your life in the month of March 2020. I use them at the moment because life is moving fairly fast. Lots of things are happening to people in their lives. And this gives us a little bit of a heads up as to what can be coming into our lives. I just want to adjust my lamp so it's not shining into your picture. Okay, so let's see. This is March 2020 for Taurus. Your first card up. Oh, that's nice. The ring, the promise, the commitment. Okay. Next card up. The dog. Loyalty. Okay, this is nice. Next card up, Taurus, is waiting with optimism and expectation. She's holding a rose as well, so it could be romantic news. And the next card up is the bear, nurturing, being taken care of. Nice lot of cards, this Taurus. And then something being removed from your life. And the final card for Taurus for March 2020, a choice. Very interesting. This is an interesting spread of cards because they are predominantly really good. The only one that's the bit of a hiccup is the scythe. Now let's see what the story tells. So, first card coming through is the ring, the promise. This says to me there's a commitment, there's an engagement, there's a contract, there's something long-term that's being committed to in the month of March. That is a situation that's going to be brought to you. It is brought to you by somebody that is loyal to you, somebody that has been in your life for a while, someone that will be in your life for a while and will be loyal to you. This is something you have been waiting for. You have been waiting with this, with optimism, with expectation. It is something you have been looking forward to. It will provide you with nurturing, with comfort, with feeling of being taken care of. However, something has to be removed from your life because of this. This commitment, whatever it may be, is going to result in you cutting something out of your life. And that is a choice or a decision you are going to need to make. Very interesting, this. How this can play out. My nose itches as I'm saying this. All right. Vexed or kissed was always the thing if your nose itches. So you're going to be vexed or kissed here. Right. So ultimately what these cards are saying for Taurus in March is there's potential for long-term commitment. There may be engagements for some of you. Definitely for some of you, engagements are on the cards. It is someone who will be loyal to you for the rest of your life. You are looking forward to this. You are perhaps even expecting this. It will provide you with the security, the nurturing, the TLC that you want in your life. But something has to be taken out of your life. You may need to move. You may need to leave a neighborhood behind. You may need to leave a job behind. You're leaving something behind. It's being cut from your life. It's a choice or decision that needs to be made. When this card comes up, the choice or decision is never clear cut. In other words, it's not easy to make it. I always say make it with your heart. that doesn't necessarily make it easier. I think most of the time one's mind says one thing and your heart says another thing, and that's where the dilemma comes in. Like I say, I always say go with your heart, okay? So that's very, very interesting. Now remember, this can be relationship-wise. It's definitely somebody involved here. This is not a, because of this card, I'm saying it's somebody involved. It's not a situation. It's not a situation that brings you commitment. It's somebody that is bringing you some kind of contract, some kind of commitment that you're going to need to take something out of your life or make quite a difficult choice of decision because of it. Very interesting. Right, let's see what the relationship cards say, because that can give us maybe a little bit more insight into what the situation is going to be. And as I saw that, it was 5-5, which means change. Huh? Definitely change coming for you guys. First card up, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work here. Ah, like we didn't know that. Okay, and the next card that comes up for you guys is you deserve love. Yes, this is all making a lot of sense. Next card up, this could be the one. I'm not surprised, are you? Right, so what we see here, the worth waiting for card, right? This says divine timing is at work in your love life. So that situation, that, and I keep getting an itchy nose when I say this, it's definitely relationship related for 99% of you in some way or another. Maybe your partner, your long-term partner, if you are in an established relationship, he gets a new contract, she gets a new contract. Maybe you've got to move because of that. So maybe you're going to be leaving something behind because of that. And it's a choice or decision that needs to be made. So, yes, for some of you, it could also be a case of somebody's coming into your life that you've been waiting for a long time. And this is divine timing at work. This is someone that steps in, and with them comes a choice or decision, though. Definitely there's a choice or decision, yeah. A little bit of an inkling there, and I don't think I'm going to say what that's about. Some of you, you already know, I think, what this choice is going to be about. You deserve love. You are lovable. It's a case of this person, whether they're in your life or whether they are going to be coming into your life in March, they give you that feeling of being taken care of, being loved, tender loving care, of being appreciated. We already saw that with a bear in the Lenormand cards, okay? This is definitely relationship orientated. I'm not going to say it's romance orientated, although it very well for some of you is the case, but it's about a deep bond with somebody that we are discussing here, because the final relationship card, this could be the one. When I say this is not romance related, I mean the Lenormand cards. For some of you, it's not going to just be about romance. It can be a long-established partnership or relationship that is now something changes and you need to make a choice or decision. But the change is not something that's upsetting. The change is good. It's wonderful. It's brilliant. It's contractual. It's long-living. It's loyal. But it's something that comes with it, something that's attached to it that's going to make you need to make a decision. Now, the final relationship card, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Someone comes back into your life, okay? Someone you've crossed paths with before, someone you've met before, someone you've been introduced to before, someone you might have dealt with in business before, comes back into your life. First time around, they may not have made that much of an impression. This time around, you're going to know this is the one. For those of you in established relationships, you come to the conclusion, the realization, because of the situations that unfold in March, that your partner is the one. This is the kind of reminder you're going to be getting in March. The fact that this card comes up, the worth waiting for card, tells me this is fate and this is destiny stepping in. So when you make your decision, realize that this is written into your life story eons ago. How do you say it? Eons ago. Okay, either way. It was written long ago. Okay. So the outcome is probably written in there too, and you have a gut feeling about what the outcome is going to be, which might make the decision making for you just a little bit easier, okay? But your heart knows what to do. Your mind is probably telling you all sorts of things. It always does. The mind can sometimes hinder what the heart knows is right for you. So this is very interesting, and it's definitely relationship orientated for a lot of you. There's an engagement coming up in March. There's a commitment coming up in March. There is a contract coming up for you in March. It's long-standing. It's with somebody that will be loyal to you. They will have you in mind. They will think of you in this commitment. So if it's a partner that takes on a new commitment, which means you've got to move somewhere, I'm hearing that for some of you, if not a lot of you. Remember that they didn't do this without thinking about you. They thought about you, but maybe it's in both of your best interests, whatever this move or transition may be. Okay, that's a message for somebody, if not more than just one somebody out there. So let's have a look at the energies in March that will serve you best, that if you make use of them, you'll have the most, the outcomes that will be most beneficial to you, that will be beneficial to your future and right now, the energies that will be swirling around you that you can make the most use of, in other words, in March. First card that pops out, simplicity. Simplifying your life will bring a sense of clarity and renewal. Again, I'll get back to that, and I'm going to choose one more for you. Beauty, interesting. Beauty is unveiled by the lustrous light within. Okay, when I see these two cards together, keep it simple. Don't let your mind run away with the decision making. Scrap it right down to the basics when you make your decision, okay? And try to see the good in it. Try to see the beneficial. Try to see the wonderful opportunity being presented to you when you need to make that decision. That is going to be the biggest energies, the best energies to use for you in March. These two cards describe the energies that are most useful to you in March, that will alleviate decision making, will help life flow more easily, will help you get the best out of life. The one is simplicity. Keep it simple, guys, okay? If you need to make a decision, like I say, bear it right down to the basics and make your decision from that. And try to see the best in it. Look for what the best thing is in this decision making, because that will help you make that decision as well. Right, Taurus, I do hope that you enjoyed that reading. You definitely have something very exciting coming up in March that will require a decision on your part, but it can also bring you the kind of loyalty and nurturing that you've been wanting and hoping for. So good luck with that decision or that choice. That stairway always means it's an either-or decision. It's not clear-cut or easy which choice to make. Listen to your heart. Don't overthink it. Keep the choice making simple. Right, I'll just repeat once again, if you'd like a personal or private reading, I will put the link below for my website where you can order readings. I do an amazing soulmate reading. Some of you may need it with these cards, I think. Okay, and also on a Friday afternoon. By the way, that's I'm in South Africa, so that GMT plus 2 hours, and I usually do it around about 1:30, the readings. I will do a weekly reading, and I will speak to you guys next month again for your monthly reading. Thank you to those of you that watch, listen, and like and subscribe, and the comments. I love all that. Please comment. I try to reply to as many of the comments as I can.